these worktops we will change.
Oh, nice.
It will go off, these worktops. I'll cover this wall. Probably I'll put 2 more cabinets over there. I'll see if I can because of the vents.
Yeah.
Hello guys, and welcome to another video. So guys, today you find me at a completely different video shoot. But enough of that, it's not very relevant at all. For today's video, I have in fact found a fantastic new piece of software that you're probably familiar with, but may not have used for a while. And I'm going to be taking the wraps off that and showing you through an installation and all the fantastic features that it has. So without further ado, let's get to it.
So just what is it exactly? Well, it's something I've had in my personal collection, sealed and unopened for quite some time now. It is Microsoft MS-DOS. I assume 6.22, but I couldn't be absolutely sure until we open it up. But it is still sealed, so let's get started first by opening it up and seeing what we've got. It's, yes, packed very nicely in a wrapping. Oh, wow, that's quite a tight wrapping there. That bad boy off. So the bulk of the package is the manual, as is traditional. So we have the media, we have a Microsoft registration card, and we have the manual, and it's quite a manual. Well, I assumed this was multi-language and that's why it's so thick, but no, this is in fact all English. This is a big manual. How many pages are we talking? 260 pages of manual here. You don't really get manuals like that so much nowadays, do you? And of course, yes, our registration card. Where do you want to go today? Place stamp here. We probably won't mail in our registration card, but I mean, I suppose we could. Might be some surprised people at Microsoft be getting that. And then, of course, our media package. Attention. Use of the software, blah blah blah, subject to license agreement. Yes. Let's open that up. Okay. The adhesive looks a little old. And, oh, goodness me, here we have it. So, yes, Microsoft MS-DOS 6.22 plus enhanced tools and a supplemental disk. Well, there it is, the supplemental disk. And discs 1 and 2 and 3, standard floppies, and in fact I didn't have the forethought to have a floppy drive on this computer, so I had to purchase for myself a CSL slimline floppy disk drive, a USB one. So let's just open that up and see what we've got there. Yes, indeed, we have ourselves a USB connected floppy disk drive, which I'm hoping is going to cut the mustard. So yes, I guess we should get the floppy disk drive attached, get the setup disk in, and get started. Right, we're ready to go, so let's take one of these high density 1.44 megabyte disks, slip it in. Oof, long time since I've taken that action, very satisfying. And let's turn it on. Oh, I can hear the drive spinning. This is a very exciting moment. Welcome to Setup. This setup program prepares MS-DOS 6.22 to run on your computer. To set up MS-DOS now, press Enter. I'm going to do that. Need to configure the unallocated space on your hard disk for use with MS-DOS. Well, yes, let's go. Oh, and it's reading for the floppy disk again. Setup will restart your computer now. Make sure setup disk 1 is in drive A. To continue, press Enter. I don't really remember that bit. Do you know, it's still a very enjoyable sound to me, the sound of the motor moving the head back and forward on the surface of the floppy. It's very enjoyable. Formatting hard disk drives. You've configured some or all of your disk space for use with MS-DOS. This space is being formatted now. It's very exciting. Setup will use the following system settings. Well, obviously United Kingdom. That is where we are after all. Does seem to do a lot of reading from the floppy, which I don't remember at all from the previous occasions when I used to install MS-DOS, but then it has been quite a while. The settings are correct. Place your files in the following directory. I think we'll stick with the defaults. Now is a great time to fill out your registration card. When you send it in, Microsoft will keep you up to date on the latest product improvements, let you know about related Microsoft products. Okay, I did speed that up a little bit. It seems that nowadays floppies not as fast as they used to be. Not that they've used to be particularly fast, but they certainly weren't this slow. Anyway, disk 1 out, and disk 2 in. And let's continue. You know what? I think I'll probably speed this section up again. MS-DOS 6.22 delivers advanced memory management features, including an easy-to-use memory optimizer named MemMaker. If you have a 386 or higher processor, optimize your PC memory by typing MemMaker at the command prompt. That is something we definitely ought to do. And we're done with disk 2, so it is time for the third and final disk. And off we go. I cannot for the life of me remember what the supplemental disk had on it. I don't think it can be important. I don't even remember having had the supplemental disk. Anyway, let's fast forward again. Have a disk problem? Fix it with ScanDisk, MS-DOS 622's advanced disk repair tool. ScanDisk can diagnose and correct a wide range of disk problems on both compressed and uncompressed drives. Even if your disk is working smoothly, running ScanDisk regularly is a good way to keep your disk in top shape. Amazing. Love it. Ooh, 99% complete. How exciting. I mean, I would never believe a modern Microsoft operating system when it told me it was 99% complete, but going back to DOS 622, I think this is quite believable. It seems to have moved at a fairly steady pace throughout. Well, there we go. Remove disks from all floppy drives and then press enter. Let's take out the disk 3. Let's press enter. MS-DOS 622 is now installed on your computer. To restart your computer with MS-DOS 622, press enter. To learn more about new MS-DOS 622 features, type help what's new at the command prompt. We should probably do that. Starting MS-DOS. HiMem is testing extended memory. Now, I remember that feature of HiMem, the memory test, being introduced at some point, maybe DOS 6.0 or something like that. I do remember always turning that off because I think I had like 8 megs of memory or something and it took far too long. Let's see if we can figure out how to do that. It was help. Help HiMem.sys, yes. And yes, I see it down there. Test mem : off. I still remember how to use this. It's great. Config.sys. There it is. HiMem.sys /test mem off. That should speed things up. Good. Well, what's new? Oh yes, lots of exciting information in here. Yeah, things we need to know. Drive space, scan disk, move command. Amazing. And defragmenter stuff. Yeah, really, really exciting. Well, we did say we were going to run MemMaker, didn't we? So let's do that. MemMaker. This all seems very familiar to me, which is odd because it must be 20-something years since I last did this. And I do remember, yes, you changed some things. Yes. MemMaker is checking to see if you have Windows installed. Which I don't. Maybe I should install Windows 3.1 for workgroups at some point. Starting MS-DOS. Considered 1 configurations. Oh yeah, let's test the new memory configuration. Certainly boots a lot faster with that test mem off. Did it work? Yes, it worked perfect. Oh, look at that report. Before MemMaker, 590k of memory free. After MemMaker, 631k of memory free. We have had successes. Now I think the command was mem, and it had some command line parameters. That was it. mem/c/p. That was what we ran. There we go. Look at that memory. We have really, really cleaned up here. That's beautiful. Setver, display, key smart drive, all moved to the upper memory area. Just the bare minimum in conventional memory, and yeah, that'll be super for running games. Yeah, though I do have 64 megs of RAM assigned to this, which is more than any of us would ever have had in the day. So protected mode games would have plenty. Well, what a trip down memory lane. And let's have a quick look on the file system. There we go, complete install of my operating system, 5.8 megs, and a whole 250 megs to play with. Well, I don't have any games to install, and if it was, a gaming machine of mine back in the age, I wouldn't be loading things like smart drive and key and display and wasting all that memory. Anyway, that was nostalgia at its very best, and no denying it. Yes, so what's our takeaway from this experience?
Well, in summary, I think we can all agree that DOS is still very much a relevant operating system in this day and age. Anyway guys, thank you very much for watching the video. I hope you found it interesting and informative. And as always, please do feel free to leave your comments below. But otherwise guys, there's not much more for me to say other than look forward to seeing you in the next video. And for now guys, goodbye.
Really nice of me. I thought the budget was 10 grand. That's amazing. Steve Jobs, fucking excellent, that is.
Never tire of that action. The mind boggles. I'll keep a MS-DOS user manual kicking around for 20-something years, but a Bitcoin wallet with 2,500 Bitcoins in it